Hello everyone, this is ZombieFredo, just making a commentary on a domination game I had where I was going for a nuke. I was unsuccessful, but one of my friends needed tips on how to get a nuke, and I thought this gameplay was pretty good because not only did we win, but I got a pretty nice score, and I got several attempts on the nuke, but overall, I got unlucky. But first of all, for the tips. In Terminal, this is what you want to do. You want to rush through the center if you're playing Domination and go straight in between them and their flag. This almost always works for me because you just catch everyone off guard. They're thinking about, hey, let's get the flag, and then you're in their face. So it works pretty well. You know, there might be that one guy that's looking straight at you, but you should be able to take him out. Anyways, I recommend a gun with fast firing rate, unlike the UMP. The UMP just has like really nice damage and accuracy, so that's why I use that. And right there you see me get the 7 kill streak, which is how to start the nuke in most ways. But I just get dropped right after. So my tip basically is you want to get a fast class, preferably submachine gun or assault rifle, a sort of powerful weapon but definitely fast firing and short range to mid accuracy for rushing tactics at least. Then you're gonna want to rush into their base and, you know, get 4 or 5 kills before you kind of sneak back a little bit. And generally that works for me. You know, you're not always going to just jump into a game and say, alright, getting to nuke this game. But this tactic has worked for me several times, and you know, as long as you just stick with it, I'm pretty sure you're going to get a nuke eventually. Right now I'm using the UMP silenced, Marathon Pro, Lightweight Pro, and Ninja Pro. I have C4 in this class because usually when I rush into their base when I'm not going for a nuke, I like to throw C4 and get, you know, maybe a double or a triple, and, you know, just grab some quick kills. But Terminal, there's a lot of good spots where you can just run and get quick kills and then post up somewhere, and I just keep getting destroyed right here. I get painkiller. But if you don't know how to drop shot, I would thoroughly recommend that. And here's what I don't understand. The guy is grabbing his care package and he decides to predator missile me. Really? And it was a Pavlo? Come on. Really? Anyways. About drop shotting, I'm playing on tactical layout. And that is where your melee button and your prone slash crouch are reversed. There, you know, you're not gonna have the quick knifing that'll really save your life sometimes, but overall I think drop shotting is a little bit more helpful, because you're avoiding fire and you're also, you know, getting into a position where your hip fire accuracy is actually more accurate if you need to be hip firing. So anyways, my recommendation is rushing, because if you're gonna camp with, you know, scavenger, claymores, maybe a sniper, or if you're gonna be really gay and use a grenade launcher, you're only gonna have 1 or 2 chances at the nuke because you're waiting for people to come to you instead of you getting in their face. So my recommendation is to rush. You might get stomped on. I'm not saying you're gonna just run in and plow the entire team down, but you know, you catch people off guard. And most people, when they think of rushing, they think, oh, you know, rush in for the straight 11 kills, and then after you're done with, you know, your chopper gunner, then keep rushing, and, you know, you're gonna get a nuke like nothing. Well, that's not really the case. I mean, it can happen. I'm not saying it can't, but generally what I try to do is try to rush for 5, maybe 6 kills, and then hang back a bit. And don't do what I'm doing right here. Don't sit in a corner and wait for your Harrier to do stuff, because it's basically just like camping. You know, you're just waiting for your Harrier to get stuff, and when it doesn't, then you've lost time that you could have gotten kills with. And while the Harrier's up, you know, the enemy's thinking, alright, where can I go to not avoid the Harrier? And that's in the back of their mind. Well, why don't you use that to your advantage and get in their face while they're off guard? But the move I make in a few seconds is really stupid. I blindly look forward at the C flag while not looking at the hallway. Right now, I'm gonna do it. And I have really low ammunition, which is really stupid. You know, I'm thinking, oh, where's a gun? Looking for a gun, and left my left open. And that could have ultimately gotten me the chopper gunner, and I might have gotten the nuke right there, but left my side open. Do not do that. Watch the main access points. And for secondaries, it's really all preference. I have the spaz because I rarely use the spaz, but you know, in situations like that and just other ones where you're just gonna run in and just blast somebody in the face, like right now. I mean, well, maybe not right now. Yeah, right now. It just plows people down, and I mean, how could you not love the power behind it? But definitely when you're gonna use a kill streak, get to a somewhat safe spot. In almost every map that I know of, there's a spot where no one is looking. Like, they will not look there for campers anywhere, because it's just a bad spot to hide. You're not gonna find people there. There's not really any vantage point there, so try to find those spots. Later in the game, you're gonna see when I get a chopper gunner, I do not lay down in remotely even a good spot. I lay down in one of the stupidest spots, and I was panicking. And you want to stay calm when you're going for a nuke. Your aim gets all shaky. Like when I'm using chopper gunner, you're gonna see me flailing around, you know, not really getting any kills. And that's due to panic, anxiety, and also just, I mean, you don't expect half the team to be running with Cold Blood. I mean, I know they aren't right now, but they just all switch to it, and then they're all just in really good spots. And the chopper gunner pilot is just one of those that you dread ever seeing. Just the guy who doesn't know how to pilot. So once you get your 11 kill streak, and I've already died at this point. I stupidly just laid down in a very obvious spot, and you know, just died. Once you get your chopper gunner or AC-130, just try to stay calm. Remember where they're spawning. If you can, ask your teammates to not push too far in their base, but if they're in a building, then ask them, you know, flush them out. And in my opinion, it's best to play with a party. I'm playing with a guy named Blooper101 and my cousin St. Ganja. And these guys, you can't ask for a better team. I tell them to flush them out, and then they're like, alright, where are they? I mean, it's just, they'll throw their entire game just to help out. So, you want a team like that. It's generally not a good idea to let the other team let the other team know you're going for a nuke. Like, don't be flaunting it in the lobby beforehand, be like, oh, I'm going for a nuke this game. Because, you know, everybody's going to pull out a stinger or some kind of rocket, and then as soon as they, you know, see that it's up, they're going to be looking for you. They're going to be watching kill feed and everything. So, keep it to yourself or within, you know, party members, and just be real subtle about it. In my opinion, you want to be using a silencer, because you'll be in their base if you're rushing a lot, and you want to just keep the element of surprise. They'll just be like, oh, my guys are dropping, but where are they? So that's always nice. And that is where drop shotting comes into handy. What else can I say? Preferred guns of my choice for nukes are, you know, the UMP, the AK-47, the TAR. I don't really know of any other guns. I mean, burst fires are just so nice. They drop people so fast, but you really have to be accurate to use them, because if you're running in their base with a burst fire gun, you're gonna need that first, you know, burst to just waste them. And the game's wrapping up. The last tip I'm gonna give is be sure to spawn trap. You can get a nuke without spawn trapping, but it is so much easier to get while spawn trapping. And if you don't know what that is, here's a quick explanation. In Domination, if you have 2 flags, the enemy is going to spawn with their 3rd flag as long as someone isn't in their base. So just keep them in there. Just don't go in there and kill them. Anyways, we won the game, 54-17. Don't think it's a bad score. I was going for a nuke, but didn't get it. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and if you're not already at my channel, which I'm pretty sure you are, then just stop by and leave a comment, add me, you know, all that good stuff.
That place totally blows my mind. It's so fun. Just good entertainment for the whole family. Yeah.